Dedicate this practice to someone that you love, that you may have lost through death or through the natural ending of some relationships. I don't want you to be sad during this exercise. And if you've lost someone through death, I hope you know that they too wouldn't want you to be sad during this exercise or through the rest of your life. So instead, let's use this time to celebrate the good memories that we have, to celebrate the signs that they give us from the other realms, and to celebrate that we can still connect with them even though they are not here in physical form. Let's begin by setting our intention. From today onwards, when we think of our loved one, we will smile, we will feel their love embracing us. And as I say this, I get goosebumps. From today onwards, we will think of them in their happiest times. We will think of the good times we shared with them, be thankful for those times, and also know that it doesn't have to come to an end just because they are no longer here. Our loved ones send us signs from the other side. Have you noticed lately that you're seeing more feathers than usual? Maybe you've had a visitation from an insect like a butterfly or a bee, or maybe animals have been more drawn to you than usual. Take these as a message from whoever you have lost that they are still with you and they will always be with you. Now let's begin our exercise, starting with a deep child's pose with your knees apart. Remember to breathe and remember to think of who you have dedicated this practice to in their best state. Imagine them smiling down at you as you do this in remembrance of them. Take a deep breath in and exhale. I'd like you to cross your wrists on top of each other, starting with the right hand on top of your left for a deeper stretch, and continue to breathe. What's your favorite memory of the person that you lost? Do you remember the day? The day when everything was so great, they were so happy, you were so happy. It was a day of laughs, smiles, and pure joy. Whenever you have moments of sadness, I'd like you to come back and think of that day in particular. And I'm sure there are many more. But keep those memories fresh and alive in your mind, rather than thinking about the end of their life, which may have been painful or difficult. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now let's switch sides. Place your left hand over your right hand. And continue in this restorative child's pose. Remember to breathe, let it go. Now come up onto your heels if you can, and don't worry if you cannot sit all the way back. I'd like you to give yourself some hugs. Hugs sent from the heavens down to earth. You're going to place your arms in cactus and bring them in and embrace yourself, taking in all the positive energy being sent down by your loved one. They are still with you. They will always be with you. They live within you. So as you hug yourself, imagine that this embrace is coming from them. Do this a few times, and when you get to the end, give yourself a warm, long hug and sway from side to side if that's how they used to hug you. Be still if you prefer that, but just receive all the love that they wish to send down to you. Next, let's go into tabletop, but we're not going to stay here for long. We're going to bring our hips down and sway from side to side, just to release any tension that may be in that part of your body. Did your loved one have a special name that they called you, or a special way that they said your name? This might make you smile. As you do your last hip sway, come down all the way down to your stomach. I'd like you to bend your left leg by 90 degrees. Place your forehead on your arms in front of you, and then we're going to thread the needle. Extend your left hand out and thread it through underneath your right shoulder. You can face either to the left or to the right, whichever feels more comfortable to you, and rest here for a while for another yin yoga pose. This position will help to release feelings of grief and sadness, from your heart area, which is where we usually carry these emotions. So enjoy as you take a moment to just let go. Remember to breathe, inhaling, exhaling, let it all go. Now let's come out of this left-handed thread the needle. Place your head on your arms and sway your legs from side to side. Remember to breathe as you do this, and let's do the right side. Extend your left leg and bend your right by 90 degrees. And let's thread the needle on this side. Extending your right arm, place it underneath your left shoulder and relax. Let's release any feelings of sadness or grief that may be on this side. They loved you so much, and they still do. Whenever we lose someone, to death especially, you may think it's the end. For me, I take it as the beginning of a new kind of relationship. A deeper one even, sometimes. When we connect with our loved ones on a spiritual level, they never leave us. They are always with us. They help us through our tough times. They protect us from danger. They help us to figure out and make decisions when we don't know what to do. No matter your belief system or your religion, please know that they are always with you. You can speak to them whenever you want to. It's not complicated, it's not difficult. You don't have to be in a certain place to do it. You don't have to be at their grave. They live within you. They love you. They will always be there for you. And they are now one of your guardian angels. Now let's come out of this thread the needle pose. Come up onto your knees, back into child's pose. This time, child's pose with your knees together and your arms on either side. You can rock from side to side if that feels good for you, or you can stay still. Coming out of this child's pose, I'd like you to come to the middle of your mat, extend your legs, and end up hugging yourself with your knees towards your chest. You can just rock from side to side, bringing some comfort to yourself for any emotions that may have come up during this video so far. Know that it's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to feel sad for your earthly loss, but your spiritual gain. So if you need to do this for even longer, pause the video and allow yourself to go through your emotions. And when you're ready, let's come all the way down with your legs extended and your back on the mat. Let's go into Shavasana. As you go into this Shavasana pose with your arms facing up and your legs apart, let go of everything. This is your moment. Take this time to connect with your loved one and allow them to send you a message. If you didn't hear or feel anything while you're in Shavasana, be on the lookout for those feathers, butterflies, bees, birds, animals, or other signs in nature. It could be a gush of wind, a rainbow that just doesn't make sense or is particularly striking to you as you go throughout your day and the rest of your week. And always remember that you can ask your loved one for specific signs. It could be anything you want. You can ask for a particular color of a feather in order to be sure that it's actually them. Now as you come out of your Shavasana, roll over to one side and come all the way up into a seated position. Let's take a deep breath in. And out. Thank you so much for joining me on this grief trauma releasing exercise. It's been an honor to do this with you, and it's been healing for me too, as I also lost my father 3 months ago in the most horrible way. But I'm so glad to say that I now know he is at peace, without pain, and he is always with me.